Hello to my Apollo Baptist Church family. If you notice today, it's in the middle of the daytime. Normally I do this video at nighttime, but I really wasn't feeling well last night. So I covet your prayers. I'm still dealing. I do have a diagnosis now. I've been diagnosed with mono, which is the kissing disease. Yes, I know I'm going to get teased for that. But it can last a long time. So just be in prayer that I feel like doing the things that I enjoy. Um, Normally, I would share a name of God with you today, but I'm going to pause that for a little bit and just kind of tell you what we're planning this week. Pastor Gary has shared with you our plan for returning to campus. But our music, we really want to do something in the meantime before July, the first Sunday in July, to come back and bring some worship into your homes. And so, hopefully, you are worshiping at home and not relying on us to do that. But as far as music, we are going to be the praise band will be meeting on Tuesday night to rehearse some music, and we're hoping to record that on Friday. We've already been kind of working, trying to get videos together, trying to put lyrics on them. They may or may not be good, and so we're gonna give it our best shot to see if we can't put some music at the beginning of Pastor Gary's sermons and share that all with you. So be in prayer for all that. It takes a lot of effort to put together videos like that. First of all, we have to get a good audio recording, which is not easy. It means getting a make it because the audio that is not the same as doing Pastor Gary's sermons where we have just a spoken voice. You think we have all these different instruments and they all have to be mixed properly and in order to sound good on a video. And so we have to do the audio separate from the video, put it together, and then put all the lyrics in. And so it's a lot of work. And then uh, Kevin has to put that together with Pastor Gary's sermons, and then Mary burns them on DVDs and hands those out. And so it's there's a lot of work that goes into it. And so if we can't do it this week, we will get it done by next week. But pray that we can do it because I miss playing and I miss singing, and I know the I can speak for the praise band to say they do too. And so hopefully we'll be back. Hopefully there will be no more delays, and July will be our month to come back. But I think it's very important, and let me just stand with Pastor Gary and the rest of our staff and say it's important because God gave us good common sense, and He wants us to use that. I always tell my residents at Livestream that God gave us sense enough to where when there's a tornado that we shelter down. We don't just stand out there and say, "Well, God will protect me." Of course, He will. There's a story, and I don't want to go too long, but I'll share this one story with you about a guy who was caught in a flood, and the sheriff comes along and in a little motor powered boat there, and he says, "Hey, why don't you hop in the boat?" He says, "That's okay. Don't worry about it. God will save me." And uh, and so the sheriff says, "Okay." So he rolls on, and next thing the water has risen so high that a party barge comes along, a rescue party barge, and say, "Hey, hurry up, get on." He says, "That's okay. God's going to rescue me." Well, it wasn't too long. The flood waters receded almost to the very, very top, and a helicopter comes along, throws a rope ladder down. "Please, sir, get on the rope ladder, and we'll carry you to safety." He says, "That's okay. My Lord will save me." Well, that didn't work. So eventually, uh, a collie swims by with a little life preserver, and he says, "Hey, boy, how are you doing?" "It's okay. You go on. God will save me." Well, eventually the floodwaters went up so high, covered the man's house. He drowns. He gets up to heaven, and he asks God. He says, "Why didn't you save me?" And God says, "Well, I sent two boats, a helicopter, and Lassie to save you, and you didn't take any of those." The moral of the story is sometimes God gives us common sense. And so we need to use common sense in the middle of our COVID-19 and come back. And so we're all going to be safe. We're going to make through this together and be a stronger church than the other side. I love you all. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't yet. And I'll see you in July.